We're back here on the radio, and it's time to get some gloves.
Okay.
It's time.
Look, what we saw last night in the National Hockey League is born out of the fact that the NHL front office did not mete out justice properly. Okay? Tom Wilson absolutely rolls, body slams Artemi Panarin. And sure enough, I mean, how does the NHL not know when they're doing like a little home and home that this is going to be a problem, right? Got to get this right. Got to fix it. Certainly when the Rangers send out a tweet and a statement that appears to be dictated and read by James Dolan himself, because the team gets fined $250,000. It's, the president and the rest of the management gets bounced yesterday out of the blue, saying that they're extremely disappointed, was not suspended for his horrifying act of violence last night at Madison Square Garden. Wilson is a repeat offender with a long history of these type of acts, and we find it shocking that the NHL and their Department of Player Safety failed to take the appropriate action to suspend him indefinitely. Talking about the dangerous and reckless actions caused an injury to Panarin that will prevent him from playing again this season. We view this as a dereliction of duty by NHL head of player safety George Parros, and believe he is unfit to continue in his current role. I mean, they're calling out, heads rolling. So the players figured they had to mete out justice themselves. I don't, I'm sure this happened before. Not in the movie Slapshot, but I'm sure this happened before. There they go.
Wait a minute, you sure this? Of course, this is hockey.
Well,
That's what they do.
Last night, home and home. Here we go. Here we go. I mean, the puck drops, and then everybody drops their gloves, and everybody finds a dance partner, and then they're playing the feud.
And the refs just stand there and let them do it.
Well, it's just unwritten code of justice type stuff. There's no other sport like it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was going to do this as a thing I've noticed as one of our new segments. Honestly, I mean, baseball allows the catcher to go, allows a hitter to go after the pitcher, right?
Yep.
If the catcher can't get the hitter, it's just too bad. We're playing the feud. Here we go. And then we'll suspend people after that. But football, if you swing at somebody, you're immediately ejected, right? Basketball, if you set a toe on the court and you're not on the court, you're suspended. But hockey, it's just like let's let these guys beat the crap out of each other, and when they're done, and when they run out of gas, run out of wind, well, that'll be the end of that.
I mean, that picture.
And we're talking about hockey. By the way, TJ Oshie lost his dad and had a hat trick in his first time since his father passed.
We should be talking about
Correct.
that.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. But instead, we're talking about why the NHL let Tom Wilson's war occur.
Nice.
Tommy Wilson's war occurred. I mean, that is an insane shot right there. 6 caps in the box at once. And again, I'm just wondering who gets the seat, who doesn't.
What's priority?
I'm just going to, knowing me, and this is me, and again, I'm a 51-year-old who doesn't really skate very well, as you know. I'm getting to that box myself first. I want to sit. I want to sit down.
You want to sit down.
But
Especially
you
got a
also,
major.
It's first come, first serve.
You're first aboard the plane. You're a big.
I'm a first guy in. Oh, yeah. As soon as my row's called, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm on. I might, because I know I've got issues potentially with carry-ons. I'm not going to put that underneath my seat. You kidding me?
Right.
I'm going to use the overhead bin.
I'm getting right in.
I'm first everything. Yeah. I want it. Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
What a mess. What a holy hell of a mess. The Rangers are fined. Their front office is totally destroyed.
Did we figure out why did he fire those guys?
I have no idea. I don't know. Could
what?
it be over that statement?
Maybe.
I don't know.
It was fan appreciation night at the Garden.
It doesn't sound like
night.
John Davidson is going to be calling for somebody's head to be fired from the player safety.
Yeah.
Horrifying act of violence. That sounds like as dictated and read to whoever the Ken is on the Rangers staff. The security Ken. Right? Is it Kenneth? Go see Kenneth? Is that what that was?
Mm-hmm.
Telling the fan got thrown out of Madison Square Garden by Dolan?
Kevin.
Kevin.
My
Kevin,
bad,
his security guy.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Go see Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin, get him out
Kevin
of
didn't
here.
go on the ice.
Get him out of here.
In that.
How dare he tell me to sell the team as I'm leaving the
Yeah, of course.
leaving? How dare a New Yorker speak his mind from the stands as I'm leaving my building?
He accused him
Not
of being
anyone's
drunk,
building.
right?
It's not New York's building. It's my building. Great stuff. Honestly, like, is that like pitcher throws behind the head of first batter, first pitch of the game, next game after baseball
day
doesn't mete out the proper punishment?
Or it's like the day before, dude hit a grand slam
Correct.
and pimped it or something.
Justice
and
is
then,
coming. Everyone knows it, but it's the first pitch of the game. Like, I'm not going to even attempt to throw a strike. We're not going to start the actual competition tonight until this is handled.
Yeah,
that's
immediately
what
throw
last night
behind.
was.
Yeah, I think that's
like
about
puck
close.
drops, gloves go down, and then it's like a square dance.
That's what hockey's all about, guys. I don't know. I mean, that's what hockey
No,
does.
hockey's all about TJ Oshie having a hat trick after his father dies.
True, but people love hockey brawls. It's a fact. That's why everyone knows goons' names, like guys who barely play.
Really?
But you know who they are, the legendary fighters in hockey, like
Ty Domi.
Bob
Stevens.
Probert. There's a ton of them. Enforcers, that's why there's words for them. Chris Chelios, he could play, he could also fight.
What's the
Dave Schultz played in like 500 games and had the most penalty minutes of all time. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.